Glen Powell, moving on to the
Oh
next
gosh.
topic. Glen Powell Running Man remake releasing in 2025. So, I don't think there was a precise release date in this article, but it's coming out sometime next year. I kn
Yeah.
okay, July 18th of 2025. That's what it was. Okay. I don't know
Oh
anything
gosh.
about this remake. I've never seen the original one. Probably isn't that good.
So so here's the thing. Uh, I'm gonna be careful. So it's a dystopian action film, which I do know because I actually have seen parts of it.
Okay.
Um, it did okay the first time. It made more money than it cost. Here's a few things though. Um,
Are there things about
one,
it that can
it's
be remade, for one? Is there things about it?
yes. I mean, here's the thing. Basically, the whole premise of it is it's in like the early 2000, or maybe it's 20 like 16, 2017 or something. So
Okay.
obviously this is released in the 80s.
Yeah.
Dystopian economic collapse. Um, basically eh, eh, it's basically how Rome controlled their population of like, hey, everybody, come watch people kill each other in the Colosseum. They tried to control them through like violent TV shows, etc. So it's very interesting because it's how it views it and how it walks through it. I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna get crucified for this in the comment section. I don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just
I mean, he's not a really good actor. I will agree with you there.
no.
But
E-
he works as the Terminator. He works as that that's it. Is the
Yeah,
Terminator. Because it's such a easy, no, I wouldn't say it's an easy role, but it's a simple role. Like where you have to act like a robot and look in a certain direction, but he has like the body and like the looks for that type of scariness
correct.
to that character. But when you watch him in like Total Recall, there's some charm to his acting that works for it, but there's other
Or
parts where
like
it doesn't work and it comes off very cringy and laughable.
correct. And here's the thing is that when you like go read it and understand and walk through it, it's an entertaining movie. I will say it's entertaining. As to what they're going to do, I don't necessarily know. That's what I'm kind of confused upon. But I think the thing for me about this that is the most agitating is Glenn Powell is in every third movie
Remake.
that Hol oh, I'm like
Hey,
like
he's a great actor and he was good in Twisters. I just bought it on 4K. Love that movie. Now, and like I know a lot of people are worried that he's gonna get stuck in this situation where he's only gonna be doing remake films, but he has like original stuff coming out. He was in Anyone But You that did really well, and he was also in Hitman, which was a Netflix movie, which was actually kind of funny, and he was really good in
so
it
I don't have a problem with him being in remakes. I just have being a problem
and
with him being
everything.
in like every third movie on the planet. It's they go through and it's like there's so many actors and actresses out there that are probably really great
Hmm.
that deserve a shot at, and we're putting him in every third
Well,
movie.
well,
So
now this is technically, let's just really be realistic about this. Top Gun is what put him on the map. If you go back and watch a lot of stuff, like if you go to his, like, let's say his IMDb, you'd be like, oh, he was in that? Oh, because you know why I didn't know he was in? He was in Spy Kids 3.
yeah, I did know
I,
that. Elijah
I,
Wood was in that too.
yeah.
So
And so he's been in the business for a very long time. This is just now he is being very well known. Like Chris Pratt when he was in Guardians, now Chris Pratt was in Jurassic World and now in all these other stuff. And so I think it's just a matter of
I feel the
time.
same way though.
No,
I
no,
feel the same
definitely.
way about that. It's like put somebody else in it. I it just makes it very unfortunate because you're like, there's very few people that I'd be like, I want to see that person in every third movie under the sun. Like Denzel
Yeah.
Washington, I could watch all day. Um, George Clooney, some stuff I could watch all day. And then there's like Kim, he's being put in a lot of stuff. Um, uh, why can't I think of his name? Mandalorian guy is being put in
Oh,
everything.
Pedro
Uh,
Pascal.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I had such a problem remembering. They just keep putting all these people in the
Well,
same one.
Pedro Pascal hasn't been a main character since The Last of Us and
I think
Mandalorian.
I think for me what's really difficult is if you do one series, like if you do one, like if you do Star Wars or if you do Marvel or if you do when you it would be like somebody being in Lord of the Rings, being in Marvel, being in Star Wars. It's for me, it's like I feel like you should be in like three different universe.
Franchises.
Yeah, it's just very difficult for me to get my head around. So,
I don't know.
um,
I mean, it's a paying job, and say if you were in
oh,
Star Wars and Marvel, you would not turn down playing the
oh,
part in Gladiator.
no, you wouldn't. However, um, it's not that I get it. These actors and actresses want to get paid
Yeah,
regardless.
it's just
But
if they're good for the role, and you would like to
correct.
see someone else. Yeah,
Or if you could find somebody else, because like I said, it's not like there's not enough Hollywood people or actors that want to be in Hollywood.
yeah.
Like the reason why I really like these is because some actors and actresses get their starts. Like let's think about it. Tom Holland is a perfect example. I
Topic
know that
for later.
he was in like theater and drama, and so
Yeah.
he's obviously very like good. However, like I would say Spider-Man probably helped
Oh no, for
propel
sure.
a good part of his career.
He would not have gotten the role for Uncharted without Spider-Man. And you know what?
Probably not.
That role would probably gone to Nathan Nolan. And they've been like, well, you don't want to do it older Nathan Drake, but he looks like the character and he's very well known. And I think people will be a lot of happy with him, which would be the case because not a lot of people like the Uncharted movie. At least the fan base, the movie going audiences really liked the movie, and we're gonna get an Uncharted 2 movie
Mhm.
eventually. But yeah, I could see. I never seen the original Running Man. I'll probably have to check it out before this
You should.
because like in Running Man, Arnold is a buff guy, so who knows, the character must be buff or something, or this could be a Twister situation where it's acknowledging the first one, but it's not continuation,
Correct. And I'm curious to see what that plays out to be.
unless it
I think
is a full remake, and they already said that. I have no idea. Did they say?
no, I thought it made it seem like it was a continuation, but I have lots of questions. So
Mm,
I mean, they could do a different take from it. Um, you know, they could do a different take from it. In my opinion, it wouldn't be bad. But
yeah.
no, I think it's very interesting. I'm curious to hear everybody's take. I'm curious if people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, if they like.
Oh, you're gonna get
Um,
hate.
I know, probably. I think for me, it's not that I dislike him. I just don't think he's a very
He's not that like top. He's like a C tier actor that just ends up to be in a very well known franchise.
yeah, I think that's fair. And
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I mean, I would go act and be horrible and make a boatload of money too.
Yeah.
You can't blame people for getting paid, right? So
Mhm.
um but yeah, no, definitely interesting. Let us know. I'm curious to hear. Do you guys like well, first off, do we think this is gonna be a good movie? Do we like Glen Powell? Do we like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Let me know. I'm curious.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the full-on podcast, I'll leave a link in the description below. And you guys can also check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you guys want to, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the topics as well. So leave a comment on it. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed what you saw, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of other stuff on the channel. As a reminder, this is a monthly upload on the Big Talk with Austin. And this will also give you guys the opportunity to submit some topics to us that happen throughout the month. So if you guys want to do that, go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. Tag me whenever something interesting pops up that is movie reviews, movie TV shows, any like pop culture related type of stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.